Hello Earthlings, welcome back to my channel, the only Lauren channel. I am the only Lauren you should be speaking of or thinking of or dreaming of. And today we're going to be talking about the physics of casting spells, and I have thought about it, and yes, so I'm just going to get into this lecture. And also I am a certified witch psychologist. Not really, but I might as well be because I have a PhD. So basically I have been studying witches and witchcraft. Okay, I haven't been studying witchcraft for many years, like observationally. And I've even had the privilege of being up and close with a witch. Or rather, I have been studying the physics of witchcraft. And I've always said that there's not much difference between science and magic, besides the fact that someone studied it really hard and they've got many details and many maths on the part of physics. Think about it. If you had came from the past, like let's say if you were from the 15th century and you somehow got jumped forward to the future, our present day, and someone could flick a light on and off, assuming you're not an Atlantean where they already had electricity, this might seem like magic to you. The fact that I'm able to record on this magic device might seem like magic to you. So with that being said, who's to tell the difference between science and magic? You guys' favorite witches are only witches because they have lots of power and attention, and they're just your, you know, Beyonce and Riahnna. And what it is as I've stated before in my previous video, a woman's looks is her power. Her beauty is her power. So this is where that energy is being drawn from. You know, I'm just gonna go on and say it. Black women are particularly hypnotic, and I'm gonna get into those reasons why. So like the hair tends to be big and shiny a lot of times, even when it is straightened or in a weave. But most importantly, it is very unique. No one else has it in the world. Which is, things that are unique are attractive. They pull you in. You're like, what is this mystery? It's mysterious. The skin is glowing and shiny and usually swirly. The lips are rosy and full and pouty. The breasts are full and plump, and the hips and butt are entrancing. They usually do like this figure eight motion, not on me but on other black women. And you might be entranced by the body because it has this rhythmic and this time that it keeps. So what might add to her magnetic allure is her talent. Many things that she says out of her mouth they tend to be purposeful and usually isn't a bunch of nonsense, usually. And this is important because we all have a purpose in life. So with all of this added together, when someone is exact and purposeful, alluring, and covered in adornments, it's hard for someone to turn away and not look at them. Now to the physics side of casting spells. I think I've casted the spell before actually, but I'm not gonna go into that because I'm just thinking about it right now. So for that part, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, okay? But this is my theory, so you take it or leave it however you feel. But let's just go into my other theory about particles, aka atoms. String theory states that the universe is consisted of tiny little strings. But what if those strings were bigger? Connected to each person. And each person knows the truth of everything on the deepest spiritual level. This is what would cause curiosity, because you can't want to know what you don't know. Feel me? These strings are connected to people we are related to without us knowing. Have you ever thought about like that? Like when you meet a family member, you're like, that is my family, I can feel it. And the more we get to know people, the more we connect with other people, the more our strings grow and the more the attachment grows. And maybe there is one single string connecting all of us, humans, plants, and animals. I'm just thinking, I'm just saying, I'm not sure. So I suspect, like Morse code, a person casting a spell is sending a message to you on invisible strings. And these are, so I suspect, like Morse code, a person who is casting a spell is literally sending you subliminal messages on invisible strings, and you are receiving this transmission. Yeah, that's what I think. These strings are like strings being plucked, maybe. I feel like a Gemini right now, or a Pisces, or some type of mutable sign. I think, I believe, I scrutinize, I see. By thinking of you, they are connecting to your they're connecting to your particular line. They're almost like dialing in. Spells, or the etymology of spell, means to read out letter by letter. Write out the letters of. The Pi root spell means to say aloud or recite. And saying aloud is usually like a chant, from the Pi root to sing, and cantante. And maybe they are singing the guitar strings of people. Who knows? I think all instruments are string instruments, essentially. No, they're wind instruments, but like even the piano is like on a string. I think witches are demonized because men don't want to fall victim or prey to women's wiles. Their wiles, yeah. But I think women aren't supposed to be hypnotic or alluring. Yeah, they don't want to be attracted to you in that way. They want to be able to do whatever they want, because like earth is beautiful and people want to look at it like the. And this is just what I have been gathering on some psychology, on these videos about hypergamy. And you guys let me know if you want some masks. I usually don't do it if I don't have to. I love masks. I love masks. It is painstaking. I do assure you, it's lots and lots of work. And I have a book that I'm supposed to study to make it easier, but I'm not done. I'm not. Y'all, I'm behind. If someone is a Pisces or a Virgo, just want to let you know that hoe is probably a witch. And this is speaking from a Virgo moon. You just kind of know things, and you have like, I've been talking to plants and animals before I even knew about any of this stuff. So that's pretty much the end of this lecture. Like and subscribe and share this video, and please, I'm begging you, buy my book. I need money, okay? And I need you to read and learn. Bye, Earthlings.